Is it worth it to bedoodle an easy clue? Bedoodle. Well, that was shit. Hey guys, how's it going? We are back and welcome to episode 16 of my Ironman adventure. Yes, I am alive. It's been quite some time, but I am here. There's a lot of stuff going on the screen right now, so I don't want to dwell on why I was away. I'll actually have a video specifically coming out for that pretty soon, so I look forward to that. But yeah, I am back. Everything's okay. As you can see, we have been doing a whole variety of stuff. We got a fletching level, and now we are completing a quest. There's actually a lot of questing that goes on in this episode. I get the Drayman staff here, which is it's kind of a big step, moving into the Ferry lands, I suppose you would call them. I'm not actually, I know the name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't want to make myself look like a fool. But yeah, I started on that quest line, and then I went to do Nature Spirit. Now, I apologize for this being probably one of the worst things a commentator can do, but I don't actually remember a lot of the reasons as to why I was doing this quest. This content that you're seeing on the screen right now was actually recorded a month or so ago, but I haven't got around to doing the commentary until now. So a lot of these things have come and gone quite long ago. I do remember I was doing Nature Spirit though, just so I could get to another quest that you're seeing on the screen now. I thought this was going to be a really hard boss fight. I only used 3 pies at the end of it. So it wasn't actually as hard as I thought it was, and I got the secateurs from that, which is pretty awesome. One of the other things that can benefit you from Nature Spirit, though, is those Mortmire fungus. They are, to some degree, useful in trading. I believe they're quite expensive, but obviously as a free-to-play player, I'm not going to be alching them because that would be a huge waste. Because I believe they're also useful in herb lore or something to that effect. And here I am using the Ferry Teleportation system for the first time. I don't remember where I teleported. I think I went to, like, a wizard's tower or something. But yeah, since I unlocked this feature, I have been using it quite a lot. It's very convenient, and especially considering how difficult... it's not necessarily difficult, but getting law runes is quite tedious, especially when you consider the cost if I want to just go buy them. Obviously, I don't have the rune crafting level required to make them, so I do have to go buy them, which is really annoying. And as you can see here, a lot of people who have Ironman accounts will know what I'm doing. I headed to this realm, I don't know what it's called, some sort of fairy nonsense. And the objective here is to get a Rune Hatchet. These are the only things you can get a Rune Hatchet from as a Ironman player. Obviously you can't buy them, no shop sells them, nothing like that. And I actually get a Rune Axe as a drop on like my 5th kill, which was ridiculous. You can see in my inventory I was prepared for like staying there for a good hour or two. It was 5 kills, a Rune Axe, awesome, can go train woodcutting. And then here something really weird happened. Almost sent this in to SparkMac Live or Chris Archie. Might still do it, who knows. But yeah. The reason I really wanted to go for the Rune Axe was to speed up the process of getting logs, and the reason I wanted to speed up the process of getting logs is so that I can improve my fletching time. Now, anybody who's done Ironman for an extended period of time will know that alching fletched bows unstrung, obviously. Well, I don't know necessarily that they have to be unstrung. You could certainly string them if you wanted the XP from that, but I'm lazy, so my intentions with them are to alch them, and that's a pretty good way of getting money, especially when you consider that my current method of getting money is just to fish lobsters. It's far superior to that. And here I am with Shadow Light, Dark Light, I can't remember the name. As I said, it's been at least a month since I recorded this. It's been quite some time, but I did get a fucking huge chunk of ranged XP, and the reason I did that is it took me to 28 exactly. Actually, that might be 26. I can't see from right here. But it took me to exactly the level that I need for a certain item, and if you know what this quest is that's going on right now, you'll know what that item is. So I'm doing not another slice of ham. I can't remember which one this is. Goblin Diplomacy. No, that's the other one. I can't remember what the name of this quest is. It's basically the one where you are trying to help the Dorgashan goblins prove themselves that they are not harmful, that they are a relatively peaceful race, that they are of no danger to Lumbridge. And yeah, as you can see right here, one of my favorite cutscenes in the game, because this actually is my favorite quest line in RuneScape, the Dorgashan dwarves. not dwarves, goblins. As you can probably tell by now, my brain is all over the place. The Dorgeshan goblins is what I meant to say. Definitely my favorite questline. Sigmund is a brilliant villain in this, and Zanuck is just incredible. But enough about that. As you can see here, I am at the Dorgeshan cave, camp, whatever the hell it's called, and I'm buying a Dorgeshan crossbow. Now, if you've watched a friend's video from some time back, you'll be familiar with why this is really good. Basically, using the Dorgeshan crossbow, better known as the bone crossbow, is really useful because the bolts are ridiculously cheap, and it's like a level 26 weapon, 26, 28, I can't remember specifically. So it's a really good weapon for just AFKing, getting the range level up with not spending a ton of money. You don't want to break the bank, obviously. And this is a really good way to do that. And I kind of proved that when I had to go do a Slayer task that involved killing ice giants, because obviously at my level I'm not able to really kill them without suffering some pretty heavy damage. Our levels are far too comparable, and so they're going to deal damage every time. So I basically managed to safe spot them by using the bone crossbow at this point on White Wolf Mountain. Managed to complete the task. It was really good. Kills were a little bit slow, but obviously getting ranged XP for it. The bolts are ridiculously cheap. I'm not complaining at all with how that went. And as you can see here, doing some more Slayer, just getting combat out of the way, trying to get my combat up. I think I got to pretty close to 40 at this point. Obviously, it didn't land on 40 exactly as I just did with range, so now we can use some U items, I believe, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure what the scaling is on that. But one thing I do know we can buy is green dragonhide armor now, which is pretty awesome. It's basically the ranged equivalent of Rune. Obviously the stats are nowhere comparable, but that's basically what it is. So yeah, I get myself a full set of the well, not a full set, a decent set of the dragonhide armor, and yeah, head over to Osniak or whatever the hell his name is to get the body. So that was a pretty good investment in my mind. Now I have a decent range set up. A lot of the complaints that I'd had previously with this account is that the range was so terrible. But yeah, we're starting to get that up, making it more level with the rest of my stats. Obviously, there's still a bit of an imbalance, but I actually went out to kill dragons a little bit. And the reason I did that is just because I wanted to get my prayer level up, because my prayer is really lacking. I can't even do protect from missiles yet, and I really want to be able to do protect from melee at least. But unfortunately, killing dragons in the wilderness is ridiculously difficult because people just come and kill you for no reason whatsoever. I'm an Ironman, I'm not hurting anybody, you're not going to get any items by killing me. I have 3 items, so you're going to get whatever's in my inventory, so like 5 lobsters and a little bit of bass that they might have dropped or something. But yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. You just get killed for no reason whatsoever, and yeah, it's really hard for me to actually train prayer because of that. If you have any recommendations, of how I should train prayer, make sure to leave them in the comments down below, because I'm definitely looking forward to them. As you can see here, I did get a house. I need to get my construction up to, I believe, 22 for some quest. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. As I've said previously many times already, it's been quite some time since I played on this account, let alone recorded, so I'm not sure what I was going for, but I will be able to do some research pretty quick, and it will come back to me what I was looking for. Also updated my hair, just because the hair that I had previously stuck out of helmets whenever I wore helmets, which is graphically kind of annoying. But yeah, that's that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you're excited that it's back, and we will definitely have some more content coming for you soon. Thanks guys for watching.
And all the people say you can't wait.